Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. VSC. Woo!
Yay. Welcome to the most dangerous show of the week.
Of the Sun Dragon Sideshow. Hi. Welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow. Let's do this
The
formally.
VSC edition.
I feel like the camera is still off a little bit, but I think we'll just do it. We have no time because I had issues this morning. So
We always
What
have
else is
issues,
new?
so you know.
like, we have like 15 minutes, and if someone comes up, like that's being gracious into the time when the shop opens. So if someone comes up, we might have to stop abruptly, but then it's a cliffhanger. Dun, dun, dun. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in downtown Brevard, wanting to maybe think about rain today, North Carolina.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion there.
My watch said only 20% chance of rain in a very small window, but it's looking dark and broody out there. What the heck?
Tomorrow it's supposed to rain and thunderstorm all day. So
Well, that's a bummer. Okay.
all of that nighttime stuff that happened out west
Oh.
is all heading this way.
So, in case we don't have time at the end, what we made you wait for yesterday, we are still growing with subscribers. We're at like 804 right now.
That was this morning. I haven't checked.
So every time we hit a new 100 for the short near future, we're shooting for 1,000 because that's just an awesome number, right? Every time we get 100 closer, we're having a slightly larger online, in-store too if you're local, YouTube only sale. That's where my words are going. I was like, Sun Dragon. No, that's everybody. YouTube only sale. So there were glitches with YouTube yesterday, whether it's on the back end or the front end too. So we were only going to do a 3-day sale, but we're pushing it to Friday. I've made an executive decision. We're pushing it to Friday as well. So
I don't really have a say in that. She says
kind of does, but I
words
make
and,
up.
you know.
Yeah, I make my own decisions. Ta-da! Okay, so so through the stroke of midnight East Coast time on Friday, you can save 28% with the code Sideshow 800. Sideshow 800. Sideshow is a word, 800 is numbers, and no spaces. That is the code to use in the online shop, or come in and at checkout say, hey, I'd like to use the Sideshow 800. I'd like to use, you hit the new level of subscribers. I would like the discount.
Before you either hand us your money or swipe your card,
Yes.
be sure that happens.
Not when you walk in the shop and never again. When
And
you're
not
checking.
after I've swiped your card going,
Oh,
so did I
you
get the
gave me
discount?
the discount, right? No, please
Did
don't do
you
that.
mention it? Because
We are going to forget because life, hot mess this morning. Life. Okay. So anyway, this is the VSC where we advertise things that are 15% off for the next week. Those two codes cannot be combined. This stuff, it's product of the week with spaces. And this is for when that discount on everything runs out, then you can still save 15% until all the way through Tuesday on the things we're talking about today. Not complicated at all, right? Okay. So by the way, I'm wearing my Anchor summer shirt today because I wore that yesterday, and it is a nice pale color. It is not the yarn of the week, but isn't it pretty? It would look really pretty in the yarn of the week if you wanted to make it out of this. This is Jody Long's Summer Delight. And it's awesome because it is mostly cotton, which is great for summer.
with a hint of cashmere.
Just a little bit of cashmere, which makes it, I mean, this is my top. This is my faucet by Knitting McPurley that I made out of it. And it's just a little squishy, that little bit of cashmere. Cotton tends to be a little rigid or not flexible. And the cashmere makes this have a little bit of give, but keeps it soft and keeps it breathable. It is awesome. We have a funky color palette, but look how they play together. The colors play together so well. Liz, why don't you read some stats?
I will read some stats. It is 90% organic cotton, 10% cashmere. You get 253 yards per 100 grams. They're recommending.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I said it makes it easy to do math. Of just about 250 yards per skein. So you know, 2 of these is 500 yards ish. So it makes it easy to do math for patterns, I think. So
Recommending a US 5 needle or a 4mm G hook. Machine wash, lay flat to dry. The normal.
all the normal stuff.
Yay.
But the machine wash, I mean, that's awesome, right? A little bit cashmere, but it's still machine washable. I'm always a big fan of anything that you hand make. Try to either wash on as delicate as possible, even if it says machine washable, or hand wash it as much as absolutely possible. What are we selling this for at regular price?
We are retailing it for $17.95. Twist.
And 15% off this week, or you know, with our giant sale, you can save 28% through Friday, and then after that, you can save 15% with the code product of the week. This, I wanted to do this out of Zoe, but I think if I make it, I probably won't make it, but if I make it, I have to look at what this is called. This, the Faye Summer Top on Ravelry.
It's in a pretty light pink.
It's in like a blush thingy. Yeah, but the pink or the, I'm gonna put this up. Look how pretty that is. I think that would look absolutely gorgeous in this. The color, the stitch definition of this yarn, I think
you
would
imagine
be
it in
wonderful.
just
That's what I'm thinking about, is just doing it in the cream. Like, I'm pretty sure that Jody Long has released new colorways. We don't have the new colorways. We have the original release palette. I don't know if we're going to get in new colorways while the sale is going on, but it does jiggle my brain of going, ooh, like maybe we should, can't promise that though. So I think we have some really fun colors that are either a love or hate by themselves, but again, they play so well together. Look at this. It's so pretty. So we just showed off the, what was this? Is this a natural? You've got the light colors and I have the bright colors. This one's porcelain. And what was the pink that, I mean, you can do the blue too.
the pink is,
It's a really soft, nice
powder.
Powder.
Like powdered pink.
I'd almost be tempted, but we do have some other pink stuff in the shop. I'd have to
The
assess
green
that.
is celery.
That's the main color for this. I find I really like this when it's with other colors. This has porcelain and celery, and
oh, I forgot to get
it's over there.
that.
Can you grab that and say what color that is?
That is a lagoon.
Lagoon. Oh, it's a wonderful teal. Gorgeous, gorgeous teal.
The celery by itself looks kind of sad.
It's a funky light green, but with other colors.
With other colors,
And
it just
look at the color work.
Yeah.
You have great stitch definition for color work with this yarn. So what's the blue?
The blue is cloud.
Cloud. Okay. The other softer neutrals you have over there?
I have blushes is a purple.
Blushes is like a lavender.
Yeah.
It's a really light lavender. So if you think blush and you think pink, don't get confused.
Powder is the pink.
Powder
and
is the pink.
blushes is the purple.
It's weird, but we have to roll with it because we didn't name them.
And the gray is slate.
And slate is really pretty too. If you want a nice like slate stone gray, light gray, it's wonderful. So we also have some bolder colors. The yellow, it's hard to describe what yellow this is because it's not a full rich yellow, but it's also not a super pastel yellow.
It's like
kind of a daffodil yellow.
A daffodil,
like but still
slightly
lighter.
faded.
Yeah, like okay, faded daffodil. I like that. Like it's called summer. Yeah, it's just called summer. So it's a funky color.
You know what color it is?
What?
Almost. It's Crayola yellow. Like
none of these yarns have a shiny sheen to that. So that's why, yeah, a Crayola crayon, this could absolutely work for. There's a softness to it that's not super shiny. Like cotton can, especially if it's mercerized or like the Ultra Pima we have is super shiny. This is not shiny. So it has more of the look of say a wool or merino, but it's got still that little bit of cotton breathability, which I like. Okay, so this is, then we go back in the rainbow to brighter colors. We have tomato, and I would say this is like a tomato red. It's a little more on the orange side of red than on the purpley side. So tomato red. We have, what's this one called? Tangerine. Yeah, I could see that. Again, it's not like a super deep orange, and it's also not a super neon bright orange. It's got brightness to it, but it's got this kind of mellow, just like this one, a little faded to it.
Tangerines
little.
and carrots.
Yeah. Actually, I think this has been bought by some of our knitters to make crocheted carrots as the best color they could find. And then love this color too, Twilight. I would make that top I just showed you in this, except that would be like an evening top instead of like a summery top necessarily. But this is like between a midnight blue and a navy.
Yeah.
It's again, all these colors are like between stuff. They're not classic colors, but it makes for a really cool palette. I think Jody Long had some fun picking these colors. One of our giveaways for the yarn crawl, speaking of the yarn crawl, which is the first week of May,
teaser,
is a grab bag gift pack of Summer Delight, the new colors that we don't have in the shop yet. And that giveaway will probably be for people in the shop who enter. Like, you don't have to stay around the shop to see if you win, but you visit and you enter for that day, that kind of thing. We're still figuring out if we're going to do anything for people far away during the yarn crawl. My thinking cap has not straightened that one out yet. But so we have all these colors of Jody Long Summer Delight. We'll probably get some new colors in as we can. But that probably won't be this week. We'll put it on sale again some other time, but this week, check it out. Check out what we have. I really want to do the top of that now. I have so many things going. I need to finish something first, but.
And there were other things you need to start.
I do. Oh yes, for local yarn store day.
Yes.
Okay, we should open the shop
Life
up
is
soon.
crazy.
The other thing that Liz picked out. So we have our not on sale this week. We have the nifty barber cords. These are our second favorites to the barber cords. These are stitch holders that they have. It's like the cable from a circular needle, the plastic cable, and then a sewing needle is attached on one end, basically. And it's got a rubber stopper on the other end with a hole to put your sewing needle through. And yeah, be careful. These guys rip so easy. Oh, that was the sound of it opening up, not ripping. It comes in a short length, good for sleeves. And Liz has the long length, which is good for torso. So like the barber cords have two short and one long. You can buy individual ones of these guys. And it's kind of hard to show you on the seat. That has a little stopper so stitches don't fall off. And then you put the needle through and you can adjust this to any size smaller than the circumference it already has, which is really cool for putting your stitches on sleeve stitches on a holder. It's also very cool for if you're doing like your thumb stitches, smaller things that need to come off, but and be held to the side, stitches for knitting. But if you still want to try it on, if you still want to have flexibility, there's always the big giant safety pin looking things, not clothespin, but kilt pin looking stitch holders. We have those too. But these are really, really so much more versatile than those because you can hold your stitches and you can still like have it be floppy and move around and try it on and all that good stuff.
Until we got the barber cords, these were our favorites.
These were our go-to before the barber cords. But if you don't want a whole set of barber cords, if you just need one stitch holder, this is really the way to go. So I think they might be the same price. This one, the short one is well, by the way, the short one is 9 to 16 inches. Like you can have the flexibility of getting up to 16 inches and it's $7.25.
And the long one is 24 to 36 inches. It's $7.75.
Okay. So even the long one is still a lot shorter than the longest barber cord that we have. But they're really great if you don't need a whole variety pack. If you only want one or two, this is the way to go. So, and these are 15% off while you use the code. But again, for those of you who are faithful regular watchers and are watching these as we're filming them this week through Friday, and Friday is, what's the date on Friday?
15th.
The 15th. Through Friday the 15th, you YouTube watchers can save 28% with the code Sideshow 800. Sideshow is words, 800 is numbers. Contact us if you have questions. Call the shop if you'd like stuff that's in the shop. It's only on what's there. It's not on pre-orders. It's not on, it's what's there in the shop, or call us to see if there's something in the physical shop and use the code, or come in if you're local. But it's only through the end of the day, Friday. Like, calling us has to happen before the end of the business day, Friday. It can't be, well, Friday night, I'm going to send you an email. You've had a bunch of days. So please use them wisely. So anything else?
No.
Okay. We got to go. Sorry, this one was so brief. Blame it on me. The buck stops here. So we will see you tomorrow for Dear Becky and Lizzy. And if you have questions, ranunculus or otherwise, any of them at this point, if you want us to talk about them tomorrow, email
Liz@sundragonartandfiber.com.
And you can always write us a letter, but that would be Dear Becky and Lizzy, Sun Dragon Art and Fiber, 35 South Broad Street, Brevard, North Carolina, 28712. And we will keep it close to us here on the table and read it.
We have a basket of them. We save
do.
all of them.
It's under all that stuff right there. So, and get ready for the yarn crawl first week of May, and we'll have sit and stitch on Friday, but more details about that tomorrow, because we should open up in case someone comes up and wants to shop. We need to be ready. So, okay, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Like, subscribe, and everything. Let's keep the subscription numbers going, because the next sale will be 1% bigger when we hit 900. So
It's not a thing.
not a thing.
Well, it is a thing. So